no fans in the arena. A slow New Jersey Devils team that is on a 5-game losing streak and 2-8-0 in their last 10 get up 2-0 on the Toronto Maple Leafs early in this one, which leaves fans with that oh-so-familiar shaky feeling as the New Jersey Devils go up 2-0 early due to a really poorly timed change by the Toronto Maple Leafs that leaves a man wide open in front of the net for Jack Campbell to try to stop with a desperation pad push, post to post, a pass across the Royal Road to a wide open Pavel Zacha. Jesper Boqvist would then go ahead and make it 2-0 after fan favorite, resident tough guy, best player in front of the net in the league, Justin Holl, just ask Leafs fans how they feel about him, makes an absolutely incredible stick check in the front that Boqvist is able to power through in and score a goal. Are you kidding me? This guy is junk. Like, he absolutely is in the wrong position for this pass. Boqvist outmuscles a poorly positioned Justin Holl here and is able to drag the puck almost 5 feet across the wingspan, or foot span, if you will, or leg span, the spanning body of Jack Campbell to make it 2-0 because of Justin Holl's ineptitude to playing in front of the net. The only problem with this play, Leafs fans, is it doesn't really help your case to try to trade this guy before the deadline. So something needs to be done with Holl. You're vindicated, in your opinion, if you don't think he's that good of a defenseman. But just when things were looking their worst for the Toronto Maple Leafs, team leader, one of the best scorers in the NHL, Auston Matthews, decides as one man to take matters into his own hands, rally the troops, rally his team, and start the eventual comeback to make a 6-4 Toronto Maple Leafs victory possible with his first goal of 3, an amazing hat trick coming right here. Speaking of one-man heroes, can you go ahead and be that one-person hero? Smash that subscribe button down low and a big thumbs up for Coach Ryan D. Leafs Nation. We'd really appreciate it as we grow to 5,000. And while you're at it, I know I'm asking a lot. Maybe give it a little bit of a share to your friends so they can see this too. An absolutely beautiful 1-2-2 forecheck by Michael Bunting and Auston Matthews allows that puck to corral behind the net exactly as you will. An even better play with speed as Mitch Marner is able to come up with the puck after an absolutely incredible forecheck by the defenseman, allowing Auston Matthews to be open in the middle of the slot. And the last thing you want is a great white shark like Auston Matthews, high slot, top of the circle, being able to unleash that big cannon. He ends up making it 2-1. Unfortunately, due to some bad puck luck, 37 is unable to maintain possession of the puck at the line. When you have a bouncing puck coming at you at the line at any point in time like this in the NHL, you either need to back up to make sure that you don't get burnt, or you need to put your entire body in front of the puck. That's not what ends up happening here, as the puck ends up squirting through and leaving us with a bad 2-on-1. I'm not a big fan at this point of the laydown by Travis Dermott. I'm never a fan of the laydown. The reason I'm never a fan of the laydown in any NHL situation at this point, and when it works, you're going to be like, Coach Ryan D, it works. It's because it is too easy. Once you've committed, all you got to do is walk around the player to find open net. Well, now that he's committed at the hash mark at this point, there is way too much room for New Jersey to walk around him and make this a 3-1 game. And who am I to tell you whether you should lay down or should not lay down? Well, just a certified Hockey Canada high performance 1 coach with 30 years in the game and over 20,000 hours coaching future and current NHL players. So what I'm telling you is, like most coaches in a media scrum, I'm probably full of shit. That's fine though, as Auston Matthews would go ahead and put his defensive prowess on display for us to see. Matthews, number 34 here. You might be thinking, what's he doing that's so special here defensively? He is supporting his down low defenseman with the puck. Matthews takes an absolutely beautiful supporting play, staying 4 feet away from the puck at all times between his net and the puck. We call this right side defensive positioning, and we just call this being a damn good centerman. As the puck moves up to the wall, you can see Auston Matthews continues to maintain proper D-side position and proper support on the puck, as any elite centerman should. And you're about to see Mitch Marner sneak out here, and you always want to have your wingers sneaking out. That's why playing center is so hard. You have to be defensively responsible. Marner gets to leave the zone quick. Him and his buddy Auston Matthews have now caused a 3-on-2, which will turn into a 4-on-3 but they're way too talented when you add in Morgan Rielly, who activates beautifully at the bottom end of your screen there. You always want to have your defenseman jumping up into the play this way. Morgan Rielly finds Auston Matthews for an absolutely beautiful tip in front. This is a clinic on how to get a goal, how to play defensively responsible as a centerman, and how to join a rush as a defenseman. The big three for the Toronto Maple Leafs make it happen. The Devils aren't done yet, though, as they're allowed to slash through the middle, and those Toronto Maple Leafs defense go puck watching. When a puck ends up squirting out like this, you need to start tying up your men and looking for bodies. If there's one weakness the Toronto Maple Leafs have, is that their defensemen start looking for pucks as opposed to bodies, and they're unable to recognize when they're 2-on-2. When you're 2-on-2 in front of the net, you just want to go ahead, get a stick, and tie up your men. Jack Campbell ends up letting out a pretty rough rebound, but it was tough for him to see off of his shoulder here. That's still a little bit of excuse making, though, for the goalie. Captain Jackie Boy has to have this one, but these defense need to tie up their men in front. That turns into a 4-2 New Jersey Devils lead. But when you have talent like the Maple Leafs do, sometimes it takes your fourth line, and sometimes it takes a wily veteran, formerly draft pick, second overall, Jason Spezza, to lead Mikeyev and Kerfoot to the promised land and make an absolutely beautiful effort 4 minutes into the third period to bring the game within one. Kerfoot is able to make an absolutely beautiful turnover there on the wall and get it down low with a shot to Mikeyev. Mikeyev's hands are on full display here as he hits Kerfoot in front with just filthy pass. And New Jersey, they're all over the place at this point. They have no idea what to do because it is difficult to handle skill. Mikeyev gets the puck on his stick again for a third time that shift, and Spezza buries this one, baby. 4-3 Devils. Auston Matthews and Mitch Marner earn their paycheck on this one. Beautiful tie-up in front. Matthews stays with his centerman off the draw, gets a favorable bounce off of his foot, and uses that big body to get wide open and feed his buddy Mitch Marner across the Royal Road for a beautiful 4-4 goal. He says, hey, veterans, line 4, hold my beer. Watch what we can do too. Mikeyev, inspired and not to be outdone, causes a beautiful turnover shorthanded here. A favorable bounce off a foot. But you know what? You can call it lucky, you can call it favorable, but you're supposed to be in passing lanes when you are on the penalty kill. So happy accidents happen when you're in position. That beautiful favorable bounce ends up springing a 2-on-1 that is not good for New Jersey at this point. And take a look here. There's no laydown. Commits to the pass, and you gotta love that he commits the pass. The New Jersey defenseman's done everything he needs to do, except he doesn't stay with his men. He gives it up at the hash mark, and he is wide open on the back door for a beauty goal. That takes it to 5-4 Maple Leafs at that point, and then Auston Matthews would find the empty net for his 5th career hat trick. Auston Matthews gets 3. The Leafs are the comeback kids again. 6-4 for Toronto, and they continue to find a way to win. Hey, how should you feel about this game, Maple Leafs fans? You got to feel great about the comeback. You have to feel absolutely electric about the comeback, but you're vindicated if you're starting to feel a little bit worried because you're seeing Jack Campbell let in, well, 3 goals, 4 goals, 5 goals, 5 goals, 800 save percentages. That's not what you want from your starting goalie. But this is the time to have a slump if you're going to have a goaltender slump at this point. The place that the Toronto Maple Leafs need to be the most concerned if they're worrying about goals going in is their defensive zone play amongst their top 6 defensemen, not named Morgan Rielly. So it would be the 5 defensemen under Rielly at that point. Look, you got to be able to tie up sticks in front of the net, and you need an identity in front of the net where you're big and you're physical and you're able to clear people out. Now, that doesn't mean what a lot of fans are going to say, and that is, go ahead and trade them. We need grit. We need size. Not necessarily. A lot of small, young defensemen are able to clear people out in front of the net and do their job properly. You want skilled defensemen in front of the net. They just need to be able to do the basic things like tying up sticks and using body position and physics, frankly, to their advantage to help Captain Jack keep pucks out of the net. Now, I do not think this is going to be the fall of Jack Campbell. I don't think he's coming back down to earth. He's had times before with the Toronto Maple Leafs where he's had a few stumbles along the way and then he's still able to bounce back to form. Hey, look, Leafs fans, it's been awesome having you here on this channel. If you want to check out more great Leafs content, why not go ahead and check the video up top here where we talk about what do we think Jack Campbell's going to get paid, or go ahead and check this video here for some trade targets for the Toronto Maple Leafs at the upcoming trade deadline. Thanks for being here.